we'll just talk about Everton. Now, I know that was pretty funny. Millwall beating them on the last minute on Saturday night football. Millwall being very, very further down the line compared to Everton. Joe, do you feel as though Marco Silva's job could be under pressure after that defeat? Because it's not exactly happening right now for him. But in my eyes, I look at him and think, keep him, because he hasn't had enough time yet.
That's the thing with those in the blue quarter of the city. They say, we were made, not manufactured. We were there before you, blah, 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 and all this stuff to Liverpool fans. The fact of the matter is, you're bitter and you're twisted. But let's leave that out of there. The thing is, Everton Football Club, year after year, think that they're bigger than, better than they are. They think that they're going to... It was like last summer, we brought all these players, like we can compete for the title. They brought average players. They're not paying the right money for the players. They had Ronald Koeman, who's quite a decent manager at Southampton. He's got a good history abroad. He's even managed Barcelona, if you remember rightly, or had coaching, not managed Barcelona, had coaching at Barcelona. He played for Barcelona. He played for top clubs in his playing career. He's learned and managed top clubs. He's done well in Holland. He won titles in Holland, and then he's come to Southampton. He's done fairly well. Then he's gone to Everton, and his first season they did fairly decent, and then last season they just seemed to just dive off a cliff. And I think it's the transfer policy. They sold the star striker, Lukaku, and replaced him, again, like Tottenham did, with multiple players that weren't quite of the grade. How many of those players are there now? Not many. Sigurdsson, Rooney's even left. It was a bit bizarre, and then season after season they expect things that they're not going to get. They're supposed to be getting a new stadium built. Will that actually happen? Don't know. They've got new ownership with Mashiri, and obviously Ken Wright's still there, but Mashiri's the owner. But it seems to be every single problem they have, the answer is to sack the manager. Why don't they just try and have a bit of patience? They had David Moyes for years on end before they went to Manchester United.
And it worked out, didn't it?
It worked out. Then they brought Martinez in. He did decent in his first season, then it just seemed to just fall off again.
I never understood the sacking of Martinez. I thought that was harsh.
He didn't do that bad, did he?
No, I thought he did. Well, they were
considering
competitive.
his resources.
Yeah.
And then they sack him. They bring in Koeman. He does okay first season, falls off a cliff second season. And then they got Silva, and now, well, they had Sam Allardyce for that short spell when they were struggling in the bottom, and he got them up to, I think it was it 8th or something in the end?
8th, I think it was.
They didn't really deserve it, but he had them overachieving, sorry. And then obviously he was never going to get the job full time because the Everton fans didn't like it. No.
They
didn't like the long ball football. It didn't really suit the club. And then they chased Marco Silva multiple times. It was 3 times they tried to get Silva. They tried to get him at Hull, but he went to Watford. They tried to get him when he was at Watford. Watford said no, and then they sacked him a couple of months later because they caused so much chaos at the club. And then they bring him in this time round. And then they expect him to straight away wave a magic wand and expect it to be okay. He's hardly brought any players in. He's got them. He had them playing better football at the start of the season, and then all of a sudden they're having a bit of a dip, and now all of a sudden everyone's calling for his head. The whole of the blue quarter of the city are out for him, and I don't understand it. Personally, just let Everton get on with it, and they continue to drop. They're irrelevant now.
Oh, well, okay. Well, Everton in trouble at the moment, but they are out of the FA Cup.